U.S. President Donald Trump has promised to buy a new Tesla car as a sign of support for billionaire Elon Musk, who is close to him. Trump wrote about this on his social network Truth Social. According to the American president, Musk is doing a fantastic job. At the same time, Trump wrote, radical left-wing lunatics are attempting to illegally and collude to boycott Tesla, one of the world's most prominent automakers and Elon's baby. They are attempting to illegally attack one of the world's leading brands and the man who created it. Tomorrow morning, I will purchase a brand new Tesla as a symbol of support for Elon Musk, a true American innovator, Trump said. As reported, shares of Tesla, a company headed by Elon Musk, fell by more than 15%, erasing all growth indicators recorded after Donald Trump's victory in the presidential election. At the same time, American media reports on growing dissatisfaction in the U.S. with the actions of the Department of Government Efficiency headed by Musk. Musk acknowledged the hit to his businesses in an interview, saying he was running them with great difficulty because of his high-profile role with this administration. He told Fox Business that as head of Department of Government Efficiency, you're giving up your other stuff. Reports of vandalized Tesla vehicles and dealerships, as well as protests, offered evidence of mounting opposition to Musk hitting a boiling point. A drop in European sales raised alarm that Musk's presence as a political figure across the world was dampening the brand image. When people's cars are in jeopardy of being keyed or set on fire out there, even people who support Musk or are indifferent Musk might think twice about buying a Tesla, Baird analyst Ben Kallo said on CNBC's Squawk on the Street. The situation is also heating up in Europe. Sales of Tesla electric cars have dropped significantly in France, Germany, and Scandinavian countries. And recently in the French town of Plaisance-du-Touch, unknown persons set fire to 12 Tesla cars at a local service center. The police are considering the version of deliberate arson, since the company had previously received threats. The total damage is estimated at €700,000. Similar attacks have been recorded in the U.S. In Massachusetts, attackers set fire to 7 Tesla charging stations, damaging nearby cars. Seattle fire officials say a late Sunday fire damaged 4 Tesla Cybertrucks. According to Associated Press, the 4 Cybertrucks were parked in a Tesla lot in Seattle's industrial district. The fire department says the first call came at 11:13 p.m. Sunday. The fire department says no one was injured and the 4 trucks were the only property damaged. Teslas parked in the same lot were not damaged in the fire.
The White House has again warned Tehran that the issue can be resolved either by military means or by reaching an agreement with Iran over its nuclear program, hours after Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei rejected a US offer to hold talks between the two foes. We hope that the Iranian regime will put its people and national interests above terrorism, White House National Security Council spokesman Brian Hughes said in a statement on March the 9th. He also echoed President Donald Trump's words that if we have to intervene militarily, it would be a terrible thing. There are two ways to deal with Iran, either militarily or by making a deal to prevent Tehran from getting a nuclear weapon, Trump said in an interview with Fox Business on March the 6th. I wrote them a letter and said, I hope you'll negotiate, because if we have to go to war, it would be a terrible thing. I would like to negotiate more of a deal. I'm not sure if everyone agrees with me, but we can make a deal that's as good as a military victory. Trump added, according to the US president, the time is approaching and something will happen, no matter what. In a separate statement to reporters, Trump reiterated this point. There is a situation with Iran where something is going to happen very soon, very, very soon. On March the 8th, in a speech to Iranian officials, Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei said, without explicitly naming Trump or the United States, the insistence of some governments that use force on negotiations is not to solve problems. For them, negotiations are a means to make new demands. This is not only about the Iranian nuclear issue. Iran will absolutely not accept their expectations. The US and Israel have long said they will not allow Tehran to acquire nuclear weapons. Tehran, which continues to enrich uranium to near weapons-grade level, has long declared that the program is for peaceful purposes. Recently, US President Donald Trump announced that he had sent a letter to Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. According to Trump, in the letter, he called on Tehran to negotiate with the United States to reduce Iran's nuclear program and return to the agreement that Iran abandoned during Trump's first presidency. The American president said that such an agreement would be in Iran's favor. We cannot allow another country to get a nuclear weapon. I wrote that I hope for negotiations, otherwise we will have to use military force, and that would be terrible, he said. Since Trump returned to the White House, his administration has repeatedly stated that the United States must not allow Iran to acquire nuclear weapons. At the same time, the International Atomic Energy Agency reported earlier this year that Iran has accelerated work on enriching uranium, which can also be used to produce nuclear warheads. The Iranian government has long accused European countries of failing to fulfill their obligations under the 2015 nuclear deal with Tehran. After the US withdrew from the deal in 2018 and reimposed economic sanctions, Iran expanded its nuclear program and reduced its commitments under the deal.